No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Great to have you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Buffalo Bulls. The Bulls will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions offense takes the field. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The Bulls offense will have its first possession of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Finds space on the right. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got out of trouble and throws. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. The Bulls looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. The give to the tailback. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. That's reeled in. It's Bridges. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That ball is caught. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Looking downfield on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
They think there's room to run to the right here. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Nittany Lions are on the move. A designed run for the quarterback. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over NC State. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with third and 4. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Out of the shotgun on third down. Finds his man. It's Kane. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. The inside handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with that to the catch.
Wants to fire on second down. Here comes the heat. It's caught. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Makes a connection. Touchdown, Penn State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Soto. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Smashes it between the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's a running room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Offense.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. The offense set for a first down play. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got his man quickly. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. And he's dragged down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gentry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Bulls will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Now they'll run it on the toss. Makes a man miss. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Quickly to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got the back over the middle. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, it's picked off.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking down the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the 1st play. You need to be successful and productive on that 1st play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's going for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This time he's got it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Nittany Lions come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Sunseri. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Quick tempo here for the offense.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Pittsburgh. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Catch in the middle, it's Soto. Breaks into the open. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground in the 41.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Bulls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Figueroa. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. That's caught. It's Figueroa. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Looking to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Looking for the goal line. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into him.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Catch in the middle. It's locked.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Blasted as he lets it go. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Got it in the middle. It's locked. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Fires to the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. What a disappointment. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Buffalo.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The Nittany Lions really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's locked. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hoffman. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Buffalo.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going to run it. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and
Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Bulls send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The read option right to start this drive. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Touchdown Bulls. And here they come, almost all the way back.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. From the gun. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Flying down the left side. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. second down coming up with this red zone opportunity. They'll leave it with him. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Penn State! The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback.
He'll keep it himself.
It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Pittsburgh. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. He's going to throw deep right side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? The Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Finds a tight end down the gut. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. What a grab with one hand. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Nittany Lions in the hurry up.
1st down for the offense.
Motion from the wideout. In the red area, it's Sunseri. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The give to the lone running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Number 34.
Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
18.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Soto. Smashes through the tackle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
First down for the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for room. It's Durant. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll try to power their way ahead. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
And that's a first down.
Handoff to the lone back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. They're testing the right side here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That'll close the gap to 14. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll go to the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Surging forward on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down will open up the final period. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They go to the draw. Creates a little space. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit. Just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
For another Bulls first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Soto. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Got a man. It's Soto. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying to impose their will with the run. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. A first down run in the red zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Buffalo! And the comeback is on. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they can lose this ball game.
Lining up to add another. They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to NC State. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. Inside the 45. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
A strike downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. They're going back to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it. It's locked. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Buffalo, 28.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Soto. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Second down coming up.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Durant.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Holds it in. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page with the ball.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Figueroa. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down. Going for it all. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Bulls want to move quickly.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to pull his way in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now, you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
42. Buffalo, 35.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Gets the back moving. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got the back in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's locked. Across the 45. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.